Guys, so yeah man, so on this tutorial here, what I'll be talking about for you guys is I'll be talking about installing plugins and adding sound packs to your F4 database, so assuming you've been online perhaps, or you had a friend that gave you plugins and sound packs and you want to install them but you don't know how to do that, this is what the tutorial is about. So I'll jump straight to where my sound packs and tutorial and things and plugins are. So I'm very organized when it comes to my material, so all my stuff is there, and FL Studio. So this is all everything to do with Fruity Loops, installation files, all that jazz there, whatever it might be, sound packs, everything, it's there. Perfect. So firstly, to be able to install a sound pack or a plugin, you need to know what the difference is. So a plugin is it's like a software. A plugin is like a software. It's different from a sound pack. A sound pack it's pure sound, whereas a plugin it's like a software kind of thing. I really can't explain it. That's the best way I can put it for you. I'm pretty sure you know the difference by now, but you'll visually see the difference between a plugin and a thing and a sound pack. So this is a sound pack. See, so these are sounds. They're very small in size, 21.5 megabytes. Each one is less than, that's the longest, like 13 seconds. You see, and they all differ. Most are even like 1 second or something, and they're 2 seconds. That might be a kick or something. So yeah, but those are sound packs. And then plugins, I'll show you what plugins are. But let's talk about how you get your sound packs from wherever you got them on your USB stick or wherever they might be to your to your Fruity Loops database. So you just right click on that like that. So this is actually what you do. So you just right click, copy, go to local disk C, go to C drive, go to program files, go to image line, go to F4 Studio 11, whichever one it is you use, data, patches, and then you can paste it here, or you can paste it in packs, or you can paste it in whichever folder that you actually use your sounds in. If you actually notice, you realize that this part here is basically your Fruity Loops browser. That's where you find all your sounds. As you can see, your packs folder and your misc and your slice beats. If you don't realize these names, or you don't notice them, they don't ring a bell, basically, then you haven't been spending enough time on Fruity Loops. This is where this is basically your browser, literally your browser. So when you paste here, you'll find the sounds here, right here. This is where your sounds will be. As you can see, you've got your packs, you've got your mix, and you've got your slice beats there. That's exactly the same thing: slice beats, packs, mix. So you can paste it here, or you can paste it within the folder of packs, and you'll still find it. That's how you install sound packs and add sound packs to your FL database. That's really all there is to it. There's nothing more, there's nothing less. Excuse me. There's nothing more, there's nothing less. So you just do that and you're good to go, and you'll find your sounds here. If you don't find them, just close your browser and reopen it like that, or just go there and click on reload structure. They should pop up by then, and then you can just use them and open them as usually like any other sound. And then when it comes to plugins, on the other hand, they're different because they're not pure sounds. So you don't just install them, you copy and paste, but you don't just paste under your packs, you paste in a different folder. So let's go to where we'd find our plugins. So I'll just type in .dll like that. .dll is an extension for plugins. So what do I mean when I say it's an extension? An extension is basically like it's basically like a little thing that basically allows your PC to identify a certain file and be able to run it, or something like that. So let me just cut it off there. So an extension is basically what gives meaning to a file and says, okay, this file is this particular type of file, and this file is this particular type of file. That's what an extension is. It's like .mp3 and .jpg. You get what I'm saying? You know that if it has a .jpg, it's probably an image, and if it has .mp3, then you know that it's a sound file. That means you can play it and you can listen to it. You get what I'm saying? So that's the difference between, and that's what basically differentiates the different files. So plugins, most plugins, not all of them, most plugins have an extension of .dll. So they have a dot and a DLL at the end. So you can just type that in there under a search, where your plugins are, and you should get these files here, and these are the most important files basically. Then you just control A for all of them, or you can control and select the ones you want, and then right click again, same thing, copy, C drive, program files, image line, FL Studio 11, and then instead of going to data like before, you go to plugins, because that's where your plugins are. You see, you don't paste them here, you paste them here where your plugins are. VST, go there. This is where all your plugins are, as you can see. .dll, DLL, 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 there. So you paste your stuff there. Control V for paste, or right click, paste, and you're done. And that's basically all you do. And then to open them, you need to first go here. So you go to FL Studio now, and channels, add one, more. You see, when you click on more, you're gonna have a whole list of plugins that you actually have on your Fruity Loops database. And then all the ones without the F on this box here, all the ones without the F, that basically means they basically unticked basically, so they're not going to show up on your list of plugins. They show up here, but you're not going to be able to use them, you see, until you basically select an F next to it. So you tick on and you put an F, put an F, put an F to all the ones that you want. Click on refresh, fast scan. There it is, you're good to go. Make sure that you know they all still ticked. Check others that you might want that are not ticked, you know, and then tick all of them. The ones that you've just recently pasted and installed, they should be rated in red. They should be red in color. The name will be red in color. Then you just put an F and all that stuff there. Refresh again, fast scan before it closes. Then you're done. So your plugins are now part of your Fruity Loops database. Then you just go to channels, add one, and there they are. These are all the plugins that I have. Then whichever I want to use, I just open it. See, so I can just go there and just click on that, and to open up, and I can use it during my production. So that's how you install plugins. That's how you install sound packs. There's nothing more, there's nothing less to it, you know. So try it out by yourself and see what happens. Otherwise, like, subscribe, comment, Facebook, Twitter, SoundCloud, follow, all that jazz there. And this is my new EP, recently released, sitting on about 500 downloads. It's a free download. Just give it out to tell people basically this is what I'm capable of, you know. So yeah, do check it out if you can. Shop my face.